you doing the CELTA course?
I've decided to take CELTA for two reasons mainly. One, and possibly the most important one, is revising what I've been doing for some decade, I think. So I've been teaching English for about 16 years now, and so it's a good way of looking back at one's teaching knowledge, revising some methodology tips, and just looking back at what you do in the classroom. Another reason is for employability prospects. So now when you want to get a job, I think every school asks you for a CELTA certificate. Well, I decided that must be the right time.
What do you like about it?
Well, what I like about the CELTA course, I think, is mostly its hands-on approach. I think it's not overburdened with theory, but it gives you enough teaching knowledge. Even if you're a starting teacher, you will learn a lot. But what I do cherish about it are these meetings with my tutors and with the students in groups. I can look back at my teaching experience on the one hand, reassess what I can do and what I can improve, and also learn something new, because tutors give you a lot of resources which you can use before classes and after classes. So feedback sessions, another valuable thing, and certainly the experience, which no money can buy.
What have you learned from the course?
The CELTA course has proved to be really great in terms of learning a lot of things. And I think the most important one was that I managed to learn myself as a teacher much better than I used to before. My tutors' comments, their valuable feedback sessions, and fellow students, fellow trainees' comments helped me have a look at my issues and also at my strong points. So I think that's the best thing which I can really, truly believe to have learned from CELTA. I think I will keep on working on my TTT. Obviously, that could be an issue with a lot of teachers here. Also, I've learned so many useful resources that it will last me for the next 50 or 60 years. Well, that's a joke, of course, but still really important too, especially if you're planning to take the next step, possibly Delta. And yeah, I've met a lot of fantastic people. Our tutors, Joe, Svetlana, Tatiana, the whole group of fellow trainees, they're just great people, and I've learned a lot from them too.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to do the course?
I guess a lot of people thinking about CELTA are a little bit intimidated. CELTA is famously, notoriously difficult, they say. But I think it's a delusion. Well, CELTA definitely can be trying. You may have to spend quite a lot of time on preparation, on revision, on writing, but it's not as hard as a lot of CELTA takers might think it could be. Your tutors are going to be around, so listen to what they say, follow their advice, and you'll be all right. In my case, Joe, Svetlana, Tatiana did a really great job. I think I've done a lot for my own improvement, owing to what they've told me I could change about my teaching. Certainly my colleagues, my trainees in the same group with me did great, looking at my lessons, commenting on what I could change, or what went on great. So I think it was also a really wonderful help, and I think you should try and do the same. Bond with fellow trainees, try to listen to what they're telling you, and be great friends with them. After all, CELTA is supposed to be fun, it's about teaching, it's about English, it's something which you have been doing possibly for a very long time, and I know you may enjoy that if you just try and persevere. Thank you, International House Kyiv.